What's up, guys? It's your man Aaron here again today. And as the year of 2019 ends, it's almost 2020. So it's time for you to renew, and it's time for your fragrance collection to renew. So today I'm here to bring you my wish list of the 2020, which includes the top 10 perfumes I personally want, and I suggest you to have a try in 2020. And let's begin. Oh, by the way, I'm not going the order by ranking. I'm not ranking them from top 1 to top 10. It's just the 10 fragrance that I personally want and personally like. So there's no order in it, and let's jump into it. So the first one my mind spring up is the Mont Blanc Explorer, which I will show you the picture in a second. So here is a picture of Mont Blanc Explorer. You probably have seen this bottle before. This one was released very recently in this year, and it's been trending since it's released. Because most likely because many people think this one is inspired by Creed Aventus. It does has the pineapple, fruity, and leather-like smell in it. However, I think it still differentiates a lot from Mont Blanc, and I've tried this one on many times in Sephora, in all malls, and I like it. It's very mass appealing, and the opening is really good. The opening has lemon, has bergamot in it, which is kind of different than the Aventus, because in the opening of Aventus they never list lemon as one of the main notes. So this one has a smell of lemon in it, which is a smell I like very much. And the price for this one is alright. I think it's between 60 for one ounce and 100 for 3.4 ounces. So the price is good, and you can get it with I think $50-$60 in on discount website. But one thing you need to be mind of is that this one goes out of stock really soon. Every time is in stock, because there are so many people wanting to buy it, and including myself. But I haven't purchased this one, so this is one of my top 10 for wish list of the next year. And let's do the second one. So the second one that pops up in my mind is Spicebomb Vision. I know a lot of fragrance reviewers, have been suggesting people to buy Spicebomb Extreme, Spicebomb Original, but I'm not a fan of very spicy perfume, except for the Jean Pogoti Le Male, because that one is just it's a very classic one. And Spicebomb is a little too spicy for me, and because I personally don't like very much pepper in it, so I've never been a fan of Spicebomb. However, I never dislike Spicebomb. It's just not something I would put on myself, but I don't mind smelling it on the other person. So, however, this Spicebomb Night Vision gives me a very different feeling than the original and extreme one. This one has more fruity, has more like playful elements in it, which is also a good fit for a club. Yeah, just like the name is called Night Vision. Something kind of like can makes you feel like, oh well, is it a good fit for nightclub? I'll tell you, it is. It's a very different smell than the Versace Arrow, but they belong to the same type. Both are playful, both are for night, and so this one is another one I like. However, this one's price is a little bit higher than the Explorer, but as always, you can get it with a cheaper price on discount website. I think it's for $60 or $70 with 1.7 ounces, which is 50 milliliters. And the third one that comes up is Dior Homme Sport. Dior Homme Sport. I personally don't own any of the Dior perfume, which is a pity that as a fragrance reviewer, you have to have a Dior perfume, because Christian Dior is just a pioneer among all designer perfuming, and this one is originally, like, my first impression on this one was not really good. I thought this one was too textural, was too synthetic, was not natural enough, has a lot like dusty feeling in it. However, recently when I re-smell it, when I re-apply it on myself, I think, well, it's a good fit. Then comparing to the original Dior Homme, I like the sport one much better, because this one, as again, is more active, it's more playful, and just a little more fruity and a little more fresh, like for younger guys, which is I am. So Dior Homme Sport is another one I like, and Christian Dior, their price is just like alright. It's not expensive, but it's not cheap either. So, which is the third one I suggest you to buy. And the fourth one also comes from Dior, which is Dior Homme All for Men. It is the same type of the last one I just introduced you. This one is more formal, is more classic, is more for the age range. The sport one is, I personally feel, is between 20 to 30, even 35. This one is a little more mature, so like 25 to 35. So, and which is another one I personally like a lot. And let's jump to the fifth one, if I can remember. I don't have a note or a list with me, so these are just the perfumes that pops up in my mind, and I want to get them. And here, the fifth one, Gucci Guilty Absolute. Gucci Guilty Absolute. Please keep in mind, this one is not Gucci Guilty, the green bottle, the original one. Among all the Gucci Guilty collection, I'm okay with all of them, but Gucci Guilty is just too many guys smell like that, which is also a very popular perfume. However, this one, Gucci Guilty Absolute, is more mature. It has woody, leather, tobacco, cinnamon. This kind of smell, sweet in it, is different than the blue perfumes, than the fresh perfumes, and I like it very much. Among all the current perfumes, woody leather kind of perfumes, this one is my favorite among all of them now. And it's very different than the Gucci Guilty, as again, even though they are in the same collection, this one is totally in a different way. Now currently in the market, two types of fragrance, male fragrances are favored. One is fresh, one is woody type. And this one belongs to the woody type, and is also in the top tier I like. Surprisingly, usually they would sell this for a very high price, but you can get this one with a much cheaper price on Fragrance Night. I think it's for $42 and 1.7 ounces, which is a really good deal. So this one I suggest you to buy. And there's another one that smells kind of similar to Gucci Guilty. It's also one I want to get, which is YSL Le Homme Intime.